today at AOJ Talk Show, we have two very special guests. I must say, two stalwarts from the Informa markets. Pallavi Mehra, Senior Group Director, Informa Markets, and Pankaj Shinde, the Group Director, Informa Markets. Welcome to the AOJ Talk Show, Pallavi and Pankaj.
Thank you, Sumesh. It's a pleasure being here with you for this talk today.
Right.
Thank you, Sumejji, and thank you for organizing such a lovely talk
Thank
show.
you. Thank you for your time. We just decided this couple of days back, and thank you for coming for the show. Straight away, my first question to Pallavi. Pallavi, we all know Informa Market is one of the global largest exhibition conference company. Just take us through this operations of Informa globally and India, especially with the jewelry exhibition vertical.
Uh, uh, Thank you, Sumeshi. And yes, I think there is nothing hidden about the strength of Informa Markets. We are world's number one B2B exhibition organizing company and dominant in all most industry segments that we hold our shows. I think globally we do almost about 600 shows across different industry verticals. And coming to the jewelry sector, this has been an integral part of our exhibitions. uh, Everybody knows the Hong Kong jewelry show, which is world's number one jewelry show, which is organized by Informa Markets. And here we are in India, bringing in the geo adaptation of our verticals, and especially even in jewelry. So doing our show in Delhi, Hyderabad, and this year we are launching ourselves back in Calcutta.
Wonderful. Uh, okay, just take us through the journey of the upcoming Hyderabad Jewelry Gems Fair. I think we are hardly 15 to 20 days away from the show. This is the 16th edition. I've been seeing you working on this show, growing this show for over last so many years. So just take us through the journey of this Hyderabad show.
Sure, Sumejji. Hyderabad Jewelry and Gem Fair has a special place in our jewelry portfolio. In fact, our journey in India started with HJF way back in 2006, and we have a very special relationship with the one of the top associations in South India, HJMA, under the leadership of Mr. Mahendra Dayal. Uh, it has a long legacy and history, Sumesh Bhai. We started in high techs, and we have done slowly, steadily. It was conducting with two halls initially, and Hyderabad being known as a pearl city of India, and it hosts many semi-precious and precious stones, and South India based jewelry manufacturer. So that was the reason why we thought let's get into Hyderabad. And with our international network, we tried our level best to take Hyderabad to the international level. Hyderabad is also known for the Nizam jewelry and the royalty. So that's exactly we wanted to showcase, and that was the reason we launched Hyderabad in 2006. The show has been growing year on year. In fact, just I would like to share with the audience here that Hyderabad was the first show we started with shell scheme. If you
Sorry,
shell scheme,
I missed
shell
that
scheme.
point.
I mean shell scheme.
Yes.
Only fabricated booths. No constructions were allowed. We started this trend in 2015 at Novotel HICC. We started giving a premium look because Hyderabad being known for high-end jewelry, and the top jewelers are based out of Hyderabad. We thought let's create a platform which is premium, and then that's where we started doing this. Fabrication with special. We started with special fascias with special lighting around. around the booth, special carpets. We wanted to give that luxury look to the show, and that's what
Right.
we
And
were
Hyderabad is
positioned.
very unique in terms of a jewelry market. If you look
Yeah,
at it, it
yeah.
has a large
But
consumer market. At the same time, the manufacturing which happens in Hyderabad and around
yes,
Hyderabad for the studded jewelry, it's one of
yes,
its kind. And not
absolutely,
only it goes to India, it is also exported. I'll be coming back to you. So the 16th edition, which is coming up June 7, 8, 9, right? 7, 8, 9, 10.
789, sir.
7, 8, 9 June. So tell us the what are the highlights in terms of the number of stalls, in terms of the what are the special events you have planned up.
Uh, I like as I look at it, it's going to be our biggest SGF till now.
Okay,
The total floor area, which what we are utilizing is almost spanning to almost about 120,000 square feet. In terms of size, we have almost about 250 plus exhibiting companies who are there with us showcasing, and few of the highlights which we've been very fortunate to be working with AOG and yourself, Sumesh.
right.
We started with the concept of recognizing the young talent as power of young. I think
right,
we launched the power of young in 2021. So we continue with our with power of young, and last year we introduced legends of south. So those those these two we continue. We have also tried doing a power pack conference sessions during the show. One, again, where like while we are doing the recognition, the felicitation program at a gala, but also it's always nice to hear the industry leaders, the industry stakeholders. So the power of young and legends of south, the discussion that we have planned with you, then again a very interesting suggestion which came from our partner association Hajma is also to recognize the daughter-in-laws who have joined the sector, because again
the
it's a very
woman power.
the woman power. And Mahinda bhai was very specific in terms of rather than just saying confining it to daughters, he was like he wants to emphasize on the daughter-in-laws, because they come from a different family, different culture, imbibing, getting into the family tradition, taking forward the baton of the family business. So looking forward to a session. I think we have coined this as Jewels of Empowerment is a session that we are doing. There's also an expert session we are doing on day two, which is on jewelry trends. So which in today's time again it becomes, because we are moving away from conventional to more traditional for for various reasons which are there. So again emphasizing on that, on those. And so these are the features. And of course we would be having a gala evening showcasing the jewelry of Hyderabad through a fashion show and the felicitation ceremony.
Excellent, very interesting. Pankaj, would you like to add on to this, because I know you work very closely with this show with your partners in terms of exhibitors, associations, and the recognition this platform has been created. Anything you want to add on to that?
Yeah, sure, Sumesh bhai. This is a 16th edition for us. Sweet 16 is what we call it. And we this show has everything what a jewelry company wants. If they are looking for what do you call the antique jewelry, a temple jewelry, the plain gold jewelry, lightweight jewelry, heavy set. Whether you are looking for polkis or you are looking for a diamond jewelry, you have everything, every aspect of a jewelry present here. You have a technology, machineries, whatever you want. So it's like one-stop shop for any jeweler coming from South India. And we are doing it at a wonderful place. This is a new hall, hall number 4 at High Tech, with state of art facility. So apart from just showcasing, as Pallavi mentioned, we have so many interactive seminars. Just trying to make it more interactive in terms of knowledge sharing, in terms of getting the community together. So we are
Right.
trying to give a lot of value adds and value propositions to our community.
Excellent. Uh, Pankaj, one concern could be in the industry that today the gold and silver rates are at all-time high, record high. So, is there any way that you see this could have an impact on such a large exhibition? Because you have exhibitors from South India, you have from other parts of India, and when the gold rates go up, typically there is some time wait and watch. What are you hearing from your exhibitors and your partners?
It's a very interesting question, Sumesh Bhai.
Hmm.
Considering the kind of so many events happening across India, and the gold rates and silver rates are going up. Sorry, so there has been concern. But if you ask me, I've been interacting with so many retailers and manufacturers. They are giving a very positive signs. People are saying that the times are good. There has been a good Akshay Tritiya this time. Again, the confidence level from the consumer side is very, very high, because there is no other investment which is giving this kind of returns. Someone recently, when we met, we were talking about a jewelry buying. Someone told us, like, they have bought X amount of jewelry some time back, and suddenly that has given them 20-25% returns. So today's times, which other community gives this kind of commodity, gives this kind of return? So the confidence is gold has been very, very high, and there are a lot of innovations happening in manufacturing today. The young generation wants to see the lightweight jewelry, so people are slowly study getting into the designer jewelry, make it a daily wear, a jewelry. So there is a huge confidence, in the gold and the silver segment. So I mean, exhibitions plays a major role. I was interacting with couple of exhibitors. They have been waiting for HJF, because after a few national shows in India, in Bangalore and Mumbai, there is a big gap, and due to election, there was a little lull in the market. So
True,
and
true.
June is aptly targeted, where everybody is expecting, and they're really waiting for HGF to come.
Excellent. Palvi, your thoughts on high gold and silver prices?
I think Pankaj covered what he shared. Which other commodity is giving this kind of a return? So it's and again, jewelry buying in India, it's very cultural. It's very integral to us. So no matter no matter what price points, so while it is. Uh, and it's also looked as investment, and so that's and that's a communication strategy that we are also seeing, and being put up by a lot of like I would go to the retailers, so that's the way they are communicating, and it's also led into a lot of innovation, because in terms of your your daily wearable jewelry, so the trends are changing, and like again, people are waiting for for our show to come, and that's the reason we've also picked up a topic on jewelry trends,
Right.
uh, for future. So it's it's
Yeah,
kind of
I
paved way
agree.
for innovation.
Agree with you. When I'm talking to the retailers, what I gather from them is that when the prices are going up, the sale is even better. But the consumer fears that the prices may go up further. So whatever purchases they
Exactly.
have to do for their wedding, special occasions, they have to do, come what may. So they, in fact, they prepone their purchases. Even if the wedding is in July, they come now, book it. They pay 20%, 10%. That we don't know what is the gold rate, and you see all the geopolitical reasons, problems in the across the world. So gold and silver seems to be doing well and continue to do well at least for a short and medium period.
And
Uh,
gold is also a currency now.
it has become a currency now. That's
It's a
true.
currency. Yeah.
That's
In
true.
fact, there was a very interesting, a promo which kind of caught my attention on social media sometime back. So I think it was one of the retailers who was doing, and there's this lady who comes and talks about a luxury bag is it's not going to give me that kind of a return, but if I'm buying a gold or jewelry for myself, there is it's an investment. So these kind of innovations, these kind of which we were not seeing these kind of commercials or communication coming out earlier, which which is very very focused.
Right, right. And coming back to the Hyderabad show, the other thing I've seen is that we always get very eminent people as a chief guest. Last year I was there. We had the principal secretary for the industry and commerce ministry, who was very upbeat about this sector and setting up a special SCZ and jewelry park. Anything you want to share about the chief guest for the coming edition? And what are any thoughts on that?
Well, we want to go a notch higher. So we have, we have reached out to the Honorable Chief Minister of Telangana to grace the occasion and inaugurate the show. We are awaiting to hear back from his office. So he'd been kind enough to give us time and hear from us about the show. But again, being the election time being there, and so yeah, so those are the level of people that so we've also reached out to the deputy chief minister's office
Right.
uh, as well to see to get to get his presence at and join us in terms of the felicitation of
Right.
the show.
Right. All right. So my last question is to both of you. As Pankaj, you mentioned about the lot of new trends and new jewelry coming up, and you have some kind of even a conference and seminar on trends. But what kind of a jewelry which is going to be exhibited is like the pearl key, gold, diamonds, close setting, open setting. Anything you can take us through the categories?
Yeah, sure, Sumesh bhai. Today people wants to see the latest trend. There has been a lot of launches happening at HJF this year. Whether it's Polki jewelry, there are new brands which are getting launched. There has been the plain gold light jewelry getting launched at this show. We have a very interesting. What do you call temple jewelries, showcased by some of the top brands. We have brands like Sri Shubham, Swarup Jewelers. We have Jai Gulab Dev participating. We have many top brands. In fact, Mukti is coming down from Mumbai, and there has been some interesting diamond jewelry showcased. Plus, we have a couple of really good lab-grown diamonds manufacturer jewelry plus loose they are representing here. So it's an interesting a showcase, and people coming from across India. It's just not
True,
Hyderabad.
true.
Obviously, 50% of these companies are participating from Hyderabad. However, we have manufacturers coming from Delhi to Jaipur to Coimbatore, Kerala, Chennai, Mumbai. So it's a mix of good a showcase where a retailer whoever walks in he has a plethora of things to see and he gets what exactly he wants for his store.
That's the
That
whole
has that
objective, for
the
the
whole of
retailer to come,
yes,
to get to see something new. Everybody's saying we
absolutely,
have a
absolutely.
regular suppliers, but now the coming,
You want to see
wedding
innovation.
season,
You
the
want to see
festival season is coming. What new can they offer to the customers?
absolutely,
Will there be
absolutely.
any thoughts from you on the trends and the designs at the Hyderabad show?
No, I think Pankaj has covered up, the range that is going to be showcased, and I and we are quite in line with the trends which are there today, the polkis and the lightweight, lab grown. So coming in a big way to be there and be get the marketplace at SJF. From our side, we are in the last leg towards the preparation of this show.
Yeah.
We have engaged with almost about 50 plus associations. That's what I hear from the team, and so
But
looking
yes,
forward to to all your viewers who are
right. So looking all to all our AOJ listeners and the industry friends. So we are hardly what 15, 16 days away from HJF, and looking forward to see you all. You have any queries, we will flash the HGF website or even the phone numbers of the team. You can reach out to them for any assistance. And great. See you there at HGF.
No,
Thank
thank
you.
you so much, Sameji, and see you at SJF
Yes.
2024.
Thank you, Pallavi. Thank you,
Thank
Pankaj.
you. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much,
Thank
Sunil
you.
bhai.